And then I almost forgot about it. And then Daniel was going to come on about a week ago, and people were, sending him stuff off the forum, sending him people attacking him on the Prison Planet forum. We have forums, we have comments, but I own my websites, and it's my right to shut down stuff if I want to. I don't think I'm going to do it, but it's not censorship if I get rid of the message board and the comments. It's that I can't handle the Secret Service here twice, federal subpoenas twice from the FBI and federal courts that I'm gag ordered to not talk about. People in black suits showing up, people creating fake posts on the thing that are supposedly for me, people, taking a French newspaper saying Daniel Estulin was at Bilderberg with a fake list. Someone posted. And then even if Estulin's a smart guy and knows that we didn't post that, it still upsets, most people. And then I talked to him yesterday for about 35 minutes and maybe 40 minutes. My wife's like, come on, we got to go to my in-law, my family's. And I'm like, okay, I got to get off the phone. Excellent. But it was good talking to him. I learned a lot more. And, I remember vaguely asking him 2 years ago, C-Think, with C-Think Productions, who are you interviewing for this? And they said, we're interviewing Jack McClam. Maybe I hadn't talked to him yet. We're interviewing Luke Rudkowski. No, I recommended Luke Rudkowski. We're interviewing some guy in Florida, and we may interview Daniel Estulin. Well, now I learned they followed Estulin around off and on for 2 years. Because, I first met these guys in 2006 myself, or right after Bilderberg. Yeah, it was in the summer of 2006. It's 2009, 3.5, 4 years later. This is now coming out today, IFC big premiere. And so I can imagine the feelings Daniel was having. Number one, the Prison Planet forum saying he's Bilderberg, totally made up. I remember some idiot showed a dark-haired guy photo from Bilderberg, said it was Charlie Sheen there. Obviously it wasn't Charlie Sheen. People do that, and I've learned to ignore it. Daniel was saying, well, why are people interested where I am or what I'm doing? Well, you're a public figure now, Daniel. And you know that. You're on radio, you're on TV, you have a best-selling book all over the world, or 46 nations or whatever it says. You said there's going to be action figures of you at Burger King. Get ready for folks to want to know where you are and what you're doing. This is how this works. But it's got to be a little bit bitter to have people follow you around for 2 years and then not be in it. Even if it's a hit piece, somewhat, it's a waste of time. You know what it was like for a year to have Discovery Channel follow me around and have them with huge cameras in my car, ripping the upholstery and lights all over me and follow me around? It was a lot of work. And that was a good director, and he wouldn't make a hit piece on me. And they told him to go edit it and change it, and he said, well, I'll try, but I don't want to make Alex look bad. This was going to make us huge, folks. This was a huge 5-part series for Discovery Channel with yours truly as the star. And they killed it. He called me up and he said, do you think I should do this? They want me to interview this guy and this guy from Fox News and want me to interview all your enemies, and are you game to do that? And I said, yeah, I don't want this to go to waste. Make it be two-sided, both sides. And then he called me back a week later and he just said, I can't do it. I'm not changing it. And that sucker went on the shelf. $3.4 million budget on the shelf. So I know what it's like. But I'm not going to let people on the internet turn me and Daniel Estulin against each other. And I appreciate the plug he gave us on Press TV for PrisonPlanet.com. We love you, Daniel. Congratulations. We'll be right back. Many human illnesses can be attributed to the fact that soil in the United States no longer provides plants with the mineral elements which are essential to human nourishment. Many studies have shown that the majority of Americans are deficient in minerals. Deficiency in any one of the more important minerals actually results in disease. Go to raworganicvegansuperfoods.com today and see the wide range of foods available that are designed to help your mind and body work the way they were intended to. You can also visit the link on prisonplanet.com to see some of the amazing products available. Folks, you've got to try this. These foods promote nutritional excellence, health and well-being, beauty enhancement, and truly sustainable agriculture. Many foods today have herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, and insecticides that were not intended for human consumption. Go to raworganicvegansuperfoods.com today and see some of the amazing products available. You are what you eat, so eat what your body needs. Remember to go to raworganicvegansuperfoods.com today. In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Going into battle, you would want all the ammunition for your gun you could get. But presently, ammunition and reloading supplies are in shortage. Now think about this. If you have no food, all the guns and ammunition will be useless against the population-controlled breadlines. In the present battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your most important and only true ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it, now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Will you buy it without proper identification? Will it make your children sick? Quarantine? Will you feed yourself or go to the gathering center for immunization? All of these problems disappear if you have a good supply of storable food. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. Storable food puts you in control. Call 800-409-5633. On the web, efoodsdirect.com. Call 800-409-5633.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
You know, this whole New World Order premiere tonight, I get attacked almost every day by the mainstream media, and I don't usually cover it. People are always emailing me saying, Mark's talking about this TV show or this local show or this radio show or this Washington Post article. You can Google the name Alex Jones any given day and click news, and you'll see a hit piece against me. I love it. I absolutely love it. I just keep moving forward. And, you know, I've said I think the film is the most objective, most fair. But I've also said that it stereotypes and it picked the few little corny things we did. So the film is a distortion. The guys that made it know, sitting around, you know, eating popcorn, editing this thing, that they were choosing the most entertaining and hokey things just for entertainment value alone. And you follow people around all these years, but with me, there's really nothing discrediting other than I'm sweating in 95% humidity in 100-degree temperatures. It was so hot in that June in Virginia, you know, right off the coastline. I mean, everybody was just pouring sweat. And the New York Times said, look at Alex Jones. He's sweaty. You know, he's loud, every stereotype. Yeah, we're loud like the Founding Fathers or like George Washington at Trenton when he charged in against the Hessians. Was he sweating? Was he yelling? I mean, this is what we're supposed to do. They say, oh, you're not supposed to get excited. You're not supposed to get angry. Well, I like what Howard Beale said in Network. You've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. My life has value. And they do show some guy who made a weird, you know, documentary about a police state in the future. Not even a documentary, a fiction film with cheesy special effects. Not knocking the guy, it's just that's what it shows. And he thinks he's got a microchip in his head. And that's guilt by association. They went out and chose that. And they show me in a hotel room after I had the head of security in the hotel with other men behind him in suits walk up to Rob Jacobson. We need to put an article out about this, about yes, New York Times, yes, Bloomberg, yes, LA Times. Yes, there really was a Bilderberg Group meeting. There really were people in cars following us. They really did pull the fire alarm on us. I mean, these articles in Bloomberg today, in the Los Angeles Times yesterday, in the New York Times last week, in Variety.com, that's right here. I mean, it's just everywhere. You know, there's LA Times for people watching at Prison Planet.